Though Chevrolet isn't constantly in the spotlight breaking records with Nürburgring runs thanks to the Corvette ZR1X, its engineers are hard at work imagining what the future of America's most iconic sports car holds. That unwavering desire for innovation has birthed a succession of futuristic concept ideas that show how the Corvette can be born in an era of electrification. The newest idea to make its debut at the Quail, a motorsports gathering in California, is the Corvette CX Concept, a concept showstopper that expands the realm of imagination with a glimpse into what is on the horizon for the brand. It's complemented by the CXR Vision Gran Turismo, a high-performance model tailored entirely for the digital racing circuits of Gran Turismo 7, another equally ambitious foray into the realm of cutting-edge engineering and performance art. The Corvette CX Concept grabs attention immediately with proportions both reassuring and completely alien. The Corvette's signature personality is preserved in the such cues as the diving nose, aggressively defined horizontal chine line, and the double taillights. However, these cues are re-established in cutting-edge aggression and streamlining that presage a revolutionary departure from the C8 of today. Each surface and line of the CX concept is so much with sophistication as it is with performance, with an aerospace-level degree of sophistication. The X, in its name, is the reference to the number 10, or C10, so it's a future standard within the Corvette line. Though it won't be built, Chevrolet said it will serve as an influence on future Corvette design, cementing its role as more than a show car. Beneath the angular body is an electric propulsion system that redefines Corvette performance boundaries. It employs 4 separate electric motors, one for each wheel, all drawing power from a 90.0 kilowatt-hour battery pack. The reward is a staggering 2,000 horsepower output, a figure that places the CX concept in the high-output concept vehicles ever created. In addition to straight-line capability, it brings new levels of sophistication to handling in the guise of torque vectoring, allowing power to any given wheel to be instantly controlled. Rather than watering down the Corvette philosophy, electrification in this mode whisks its performance potential into the stratosphere, blowing away limits for a time when raw passion and high technology blend so harmoniously. The way riders access the CX concept is yet another nod of futuristic style. Rather than using doors, the vehicle has a fighter jet-style canopy that opens by sliding forward to reveal the interior. This radical step is a symptom of spectacle, as it further reinforces that the future Corvette will be built on unorthodox deviation from the norm. The cockpit is drenched with inferno red colors with leather, milled aluminum, and carbon fiber trim to provide an environment that combines luxury and motorsport heritage. The yoke steering wheel and scarce center display represent a futuristic interpretation of driver interaction and nod to the styling of racing cars of the future. Outside the box, innovative integration in the cockpit further elevates it by eliminating a traditional center screen. The windshield itself is transformed into a massive head-up display, projecting driving data, performance metrics, and entertainment onto the driver's field of view. The controls are attached to the steering wheel in order to minimize distraction and maximize immersion. The result is a world more like flying cutting-edge aerospace gear than driving a car on the road. And it's a revolutionary reimagining of how information and control need to be delivered in automobiles from this point forward. In an even wilder vision, Chevrolet has revealed a companion piece in the shape of the CXR Vision Gran Turismo. The Gran Turismo 7 car is a virtual-only vehicle and gives future-proofing of the CX even further to extreme, track-focused heights. Concept's slender body styling sophistication yields to form controlled by active aerodynamics, reduced ride height, gigantic splitters, and gigantic rear wing. Finished in Corvette Racing's black and yellow, the CXR looks back closely to the company's racing roots and asks how it might wriggle its way into the electric racing car future. More intriguing still is what's hidden behind the CXR's aggressive styling. Not battery electric alone like the CX Concept, the CXR marries electrification and internal combustion in a fascinating hybrid form. The 3 electric motors are mated to a twin turbocharged, dual overhead cam 2.0-liter V8 that produces 900 horsepower and will rev up to an incredible 15,000 RPM. Combined with the battery-powered components thrown into the equation, the setup produces an utterly mind-bending combined output of a 2,000 horsepower. Power is distributed through an 8-speed automatic transmission and controlled by a revolutionary all-wheel drive system. The union of an ultra-high revving internal combustion engine and electrification is a progressive idea in which old-school performance excitement is combined with sophisticated power delivery, combining the best of both worlds into an extreme package. Though neither the CX Concept nor the CXR Vision Gran Turismo will be on the assembly line, their significance extends far beyond show stand or virtual racetrack. They are design studios, testing grounds on which to try out concepts, materials, and technologies without the constraints of compromises associated with mass production. They are a testament to the fact that Chevrolet is not afraid to let fly out experimentation as a way to save and reinvent the Corvette heritage. Even the smallest details, from the canopy opening design to the windshield used as an interactive screen, suggest features that could influence future models in subtle but profound ways. The availability of the CXR in Gran Turismo 7 highlights the growing role of virtual platforms as a force influencing the nature of today's performance cars. For all but the most curious hobbyists, this virtual reality will be the nearest approximation of Chevrolet's craziest conceits and still maintain a real sense of communion between maker and driver. It is the embodiment of how the line between real and virtual performance is increasingly being blurred, where simulation is no longer game, but also a technological and social proving ground. The Corvette CX line reflects the tension between heritage and revolution. It pays homage to America's most symbolic sports car heritage unabashedly, while going for electrification, hybridization, and otherworldly design without reservations. These concept cars are not what the Corvette is today, but what it might be tomorrow. They will transfer a force into future manufacturing vehicles, such that the Corvette can keep evolving without losing the character that has made it a legend in cars. In today's age of continuously changing performance cars in which change is everything, the CX and CXR are declarations that the Corvette will not just be competitive, but groundbreaking in tackling the electric future for the first time by breaking new ground.